Let me tell you something that sounds backward.
If you want to build wealth, learn how to give. Not randomly, not emotionally, strategically. There is a Jewish ancient principle preserved for thousands of years. It teaches that wealth does not begin with accumulation. It begins with circulation. And if you understand this, you will never see giving the same way again. Today, I will show you how strategic giving creates real wealth. Not just money, influence, trust, opportunity, favor. This is not charity for appearance. This is wisdom in motion. First, understand this. Giving trains ownership. Most people think giving reduces what they have, but disciplined giving does something deeper. It reminds you that you are a steward, not the source. When you give first, before you spend on yourself, you are telling your mind, I am not controlled by fear. Fear says, hold everything. Wisdom says, direct it. In ancient communities, families were taught to give consistently, even in small amounts. Not because they were wealthy, but because they wanted to become the kind of people wealth could trust. Wealth avoids panic. It flows towards stability. When you practice giving regularly, you build inner stability. Now let's go deeper. Strategic giving builds reputation capital. In traditional Jewish business culture, generosity was not separate from commerce. It was connected to community. When you gave wisely, people remembered. You became known as someone who strengthens others. And here is the hidden truth. Trust is a form of currency. When people trust you, they refer you. They partner with you. They open doors for you. Have you noticed how some people always seem to be invited into opportunity? It is rarely random. It is often relational equity built over years. Strategic giving plants seeds inside networks, not to manipulate, but to contribute. And contribution attracts collaboration. If this perspective is expanding your thinking, take a moment to like this video. Share it with someone building quietly and subscribe to King's Wisdom and Wealth. We are here to build depth, not noise. Now consider something even more powerful. Giving sharpens discernment. When you choose where to give, you must evaluate character, vision, alignment. You learn to ask, does this produce growth? Does this multiply impact? Does this reflect good stewardship? That habit transfers into business decisions. You stop investing in weak soil. You stop partnering blindly. You stop chasing quick gain. You begin thinking long-term. There is wisdom that teaches that generous people prosper, not because money magically appears, but because generosity reshapes the heart and the mind. And a reshaped mind makes better decisions. Now here is the part few discuss. Strategic giving creates psychological expansion. When you give consistently, you break the ceiling of scarcity thinking. Scarcity whispers, there is not enough. Strategic generosity declares, there is flow. And the mind follows what it practices. A person who always hoards begins to think small. A person who gives wisely begins to think in systems and cycles. Cycles create sustainability. Think about a farmer. If he eats all his seed, he survives today. If he plants a portion, he multiplies tomorrow. Strategic giving is planting. Not every field will yield equally. That is why wisdom matters. Give where there is fertile ground. Give where there is alignment. Give where growth is visible. And finally, understand this. Giving anchors your wealth to purpose. Money without purpose drifts toward ego. Money with purpose builds legacy. Ancient wisdom teaches that when wealth serves something greater than the individual, it becomes stable. Purpose stabilizes prosperity. So ask yourself, is your giving random? Is it emotional? Or is it intentional and aligned? Start small. Set aside a percentage before you spend. Choose causes, people, or ventures that reflect growth. Review your giving annually, just like investments. Treat generosity as a discipline, not an afterthought. Because strategic giving does not weaken wealth. It prepares you to handle it. Remember this: what you circulate with wisdom returns with strength. Wealth that flows with purpose multiplies. And the one who understands this ancient rhythm does not chase prosperity. He builds it. I will see you in the next video.